Hello traders, and welcome to Hit the Mark Trading's daily Russell 2000 Futures Review, the TF contract. My name is Martin Rimes. Today's date is Sunday, February 23rd, 2014. Hey, I would like to make you aware that I do have a boot camp coming up. I don't hold these that often. And when I hold them, they're for a small group so that we can get get more personalized service, I guess I'd call it. Small group of people who are really interested to learn the trend and momentum techniques, learning to have a more relaxed, simplified approach to their trading. Okay? Now, I've had a lot of different type of clients. I've had clients from money managers to professional money managers to people that don't know what is a call or a put or a chart, anything, and traders all over the globe. And everyone who goes through this boot camp, they come out as if the blinders have been taken off, and it's like, wow, because we have a very comprehensive, big picture look, an all-encompassing look at the market. And from that, we drill it down. We drill it down. Whether you are a day trader or a swing trader, I mean, you are seeing some of what we do play out in these charts in this YouTube video, in this video series that I'm doing. Okay, now let's go to the services page. If you go to this web page and decide, yeah, this makes sense, I like it. And by the way, these are honest, real comments on here. I couldn't put them all because people would get tired of it. Go to the service page, and at the services page, what you'll find is a drop-down menu. You select March 1, or if this is not a good date, purchase the boot camp recordings, and this will give you a free seat in a future boot camp. All right, the recordings are the exact same. All I do is I make a video recording, a webinar, like of everything I'm doing in the live session, so you're not missing one thing. Okay, now have you gone to the contact page? You should look at the contact page. Sign up for blog updates. When you sign up, you'll have the opportunity to sign up for Rooster Call. Now, you know, I get up early in the morning and I look at the charts, I look at the news wires, because I want my clients prepared for the trading day. I send this out to clients. I'd like to send it to you for free. It's very brief. Okay? Good. Now, I think we're ready to look at the disclaimer. Remember, everything I mention is for your educational purposes only. Use my information as the starting point for your own due diligence. All right, now let's go to the charts. This is a monthly. I just want to be complete in this review today. So you can see that, oh, it was kind of a big deal that we were going to break this line, but we scooted right back up. And you see over here these two blue lines. Well, this is a classic wedge pattern. Classic. Broke out, and boom, up we go. Let's go to the weekly now. All right, the weekly chart shows that we remain in an ascending wedge. This type of pattern tends to break to the downside more often than not. Once it breaks, it has not. We tried here, but only had one day outside, and then boom, up we go. Guess what? We expected this. We had the target here. It hit it. How did we do that? That's what I teach. In the event that we ever fall back down and go below 1055, I'm telling you we're going to run all the way down here. And you say, what? Why? Can we? Absolutely. Why not? Okay. At this point in time, trend and momentum are extremely high to the upside. And now we're retesting resistance. Let me blow this up for you. Retesting this area. I'm going to raise this up. Yeah, sometimes the line moves a little bit. Now if we move higher, we expect we're going to come up to this line. Alright, now let's go to the daily chart. Well, goodness me. I've already talked about how we hit the target. Now we got into this thing way down here. And look at what happened. Now, gosh, right again. Okay, I'd love to teach you this stuff. You don't have to listen to experts. You become your own expert. Now, the reason we are not doing much, especially when I show you the day trading from Friday, basically price is retesting a resistance area. Now we've had a geopolitical event in Ukraine. They have kicked the president out. The guy can't be found. How about that? Take the money and run. So what could happen on Sunday night? Potentially, we could see the euro move higher, embracing this occurrence. If that happens, then I believe it is going to help raise all risk assets, including global equity indexes, and that would include the Russell 2000. So that might be the catalyst we need to break this thing, to push it up and have a drive to 1180. That's what could happen. We will know on Sunday night if you watch the trading, or early Monday morning. I'll certainly talk about it on Monday morning in Rooster Call. All right, very good. Let's go to the range bar chart. Now look, I have traded with the 512 tick chart for years. It's not bad at all. Traded with 3 minutes. I'll never go back to that ever. But I've settled on, and I've traded volume charts, 250 volume chart, 500 volume chart. But I have settled over the years with the range bars. I just love them. The 10 range bar. So this is what I use. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger. Good. All right. So, gosh, we just a lot of chop and grind, chop and grind, chop and grind, chop and grind. Well, even though we have some signals down here, as a day trader, we've got rules to tell us to be careful of this chop and grind. We really do. All right. Here is a diagonal trend line break. And of course, I don't mind drawing on the chart itself. But we have a filter that tells us when the better probabilities for entry are. I don't have time to do it on these little 5-minute videos. Anyway, again, the overall reason for this choppy action, I mean, yes, it was options expiration. I don't read too much into that. I think more to the point, it has to do with the fact that we are testing resistance. Okay, testing resistance. Now here are our floor pivots for Monday. Because we were tight today, we're tight for Monday. So should have said tight for Friday is why we're tight for today. So automatically you should know we're going to hit one of these two or both within the day. Should come as no surprise. And we would certainly, if we start moving up here, be a retest of highs, would hit this. So very, very, very plausible. Okay, right there, bing. Let me see if I can do something different. The longer you can draw a trend line, the stronger it is. And the more hits you have. All right. Bear with me. Come here. Okay. Now let's see if we can see this thing. I better make that a different color so I can see it. Can you see that? There. Let's just color it green. Okay. So, you know, we had this little wedge thing working, broke down, and now if we break to the top of this, I already mentioned we're going to go to R1, but since this is such a tight range, we have a pretty good potential for going up to R2. And especially if you see that euro rising, okay, big time. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. A lot of what I'm telling you in this little 5-minute video doesn't make as much sense as a 6-hour lecture with example after example after example. So I will leave it to you. I'd love to see you on March 1 in the boot camp, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye now.